Imagine that right now, inside your body, trillions of cells are working together. Your heart is beating, pumping life through your body every single day. Your lungs are breathing, taking in the oxygen that every cell requires. Your brain is processing information. Every second, millions of old cells die and millions of new cells are created. This process has been happening since the day you were born. It is one of the greatest miracles of human biology. But sometimes a single cell makes a mistake. A tiny mistake, so small that you would never notice it. Yet that single mistake can eventually grow into one of the most feared diseases on Earth. Cancer. A disease that has touched almost every family. A disease responsible for millions of deaths every year. A disease that affects people of every age, race, nationality and background. A disease that can silently grow for years before showing any warning signs. But cancer is not one disease. It is actually a collection of more than 100 different diseases, each with unique causes, unique behaviours and unique treatments. Today we will explore the fascinating and frightening world of cancer. We will uncover how cancer begins, why it spreads, what causes it, how doctors detect it, the latest treatments changing modern medicine, and most importantly, how understanding cancer could help save lives. Welcome to Daily Health with me. Let's begin. To understand cancer, we must first understand how healthy cells behave. Your body is made of trillions of cells. Every cell follows instructions stored in DNA. Think of DNA as an instruction manual. It tells cells when to grow, when to divide, when to repair damage, and when to die. Healthy cells obey these instructions. Cancer cells do not. When DNA becomes damaged, mutations can occur. Most mutations are harmless, some are repaired. Others cause cells to die, but occasionally, mutations affect important genes that control cell growth. When this happens, cells may begin dividing uncontrollably. Instead of dying when they should, they continue multiplying. Again, and again, and again. Over time, these abnormal cells form a tumour. This is how cancer often begins. The frightening part is that cancer cells can ignore the body's natural controls. They become biological rebels, growing without permission, invading neighbouring tissues, and eventually spreading throughout the body. Not every tumour is cancer. Many people hear the word tumour and immediately panic. But there are important differences. A benign tumour remains localised. It does not invade nearby tissues. It does not spread to distant organs. Although benign tumours can sometimes cause health problems, they are generally not life-threatening. Malignant tumours are different. These tumours contain cancer cells. They invade surrounding tissues, they damage organs, and they can spread throughout the body. This ability to spread is what makes cancer so dangerous. Because often it is not the original tumour that becomes deadly. It is the spread of cancer to vital organs. One of cancer's most dangerous abilities is metastasis. Metastasis occurs when cancer cells break away from the original tumour. These cells enter the bloodstream or lymphatic system. They travel through the body like unwanted passengers. Eventually they settle in distant organs, the lungs, the liver, the brain, the bones, and then they begin growing again. A breast cancer cell that spreads to the liver is still breast cancer. A lung cancer cell that spreads to the brain is still lung cancer. Metastatic cancer is often much harder to treat, because doctors are no longer fighting one tumour. They are fighting cancer in multiple locations. This is why early detection is so important. Finding cancer before it spreads dramatically improves treatment outcomes. People often ask, what causes cancer? The answer is complicated. Cancer develops from a combination of factors. Smoking remains one of the leading causes of preventable cancer. Tobacco smoke contains thousands of chemicals. Many directly damage DNA. Smoking increases the risk of lung cancer, mouth cancer, throat cancer, bladder cancer, kidney cancer, and several others. Heavy alcohol consumption increases the risk of multiple cancers. Obesity, excess body fat affects hormones and inflammation levels. This may contribute to cancer development. Poor diet. Diets lacking fruits, vegetables, and fibre may increase certain cancer risks. Physical inactivity. Regular exercise helps regulate hormones and immune function. Sun exposure. Ultraviolet radiation damages skin cells and increases skin cancer risk. Infections. Certain viruses and bacteria can contribute to cancer development. Genetics. Some people inherit mutations that increase their risk. However, inherited cancers represent only a minority of cases. Most cancers develop from a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Cancer can develop almost anywhere. Some forms are particularly common. Lung cancer, one of the leading causes of cancer death worldwide. Breast cancer, the most common cancer in women globally. Early detection saves lives. Colorectal cancer, affects the colon and rectum. Screening can detect it early. Prostate cancer, one of the most common cancers in men. Skin cancer, frequently linked to ultraviolet radiation exposure. Liver cancer, often associated with chronic liver disease. Pancreatic cancer, known for being difficult to detect early. Blood cancers, including leukemia, lymphoma, and multiple myeloma. Each cancer behaves differently. Each requires specialized care. Cancer often develops quietly, but sometimes the body sends signals. Possible warning signs include unexplained weight loss, persistent fatigue, long-lasting cough, blood in urine or stool, changes in bowel habits, difficulty swallowing, unusual bleeding, persistent pain, a lump or swelling, changes in skin moles, frequent infections. These symptoms do not automatically mean cancer, but they should never be ignored. Seeking medical attention early can make a significant difference. Doctors use multiple tools to diagnose cancer: medical history, physical examination, blood tests, imaging studies, X-rays, CT scans, MRI scans, PET scans, ultrasounds. But the gold standard is often a biopsy. A small tissue sample is examined under a microscope. This allows doctors to determine whether cancer is present, what type it is, how aggressive it appears, and which treatments may work best. Cancer treatment has advanced tremendously. Surgery, removing cancer directly from the body. Chemotherapy, using drugs to destroy rapidly dividing cancer cells. Radiation. Therapy, using high-energy beams to kill cancer cells. Immunotherapy, helping the immune system attack cancer. Targeted therapy, attacking specific weaknesses within cancer cells. Precision medicine, customizing treatment based on genetic profile. These advances have dramatically improved survival for many cancers. Research continues every day, and new breakthroughs continue to emerge. A cancer diagnosis can be frightening, but cancer is not the same disease it was decades ago. Scientists now understand cancer better than ever before. New treatments are saving lives. Screening programs are detecting cancers earlier. Survival rates continue improving for many cancer types. The future of oncology is filled with hope. Hope driven by science. Hope driven by research. Hope driven by the determination of people around the world. And while cancer remains one of humanity's greatest health challenges, knowledge remains one of our most powerful weapons. The more we understand cancer,
Okay, let's
the
trim
better
this
equipped we
section
are to
here.
fight it. Thank you for watching Daily
That
Health
transition
with me.
looks much